crafters, it's Darling Craftolate or Raven here, and today I have a fun perler bead tutorial. I'm going to show you how I made these holiday blocks that I'm going to use to count down for Christmas. The ones that I made count down 39 days, but they could be adjusted to count down longer, or you could make extra blocks if you want. It is completely up to you. You could also adjust the colors if you don't celebrate Christmas and use the countdown blocks for something else. Well, let's get started. First, you're going to need your square pegboards, something to place the beads, bead glue, and some toothpicks. You're also going to need your pattern and some beads for the 3 blocks. The outer edges of the pattern are the most important to ensure that your block will fit together. You can find a complete list of materials and link to the pattern in the description box below. Lastly, you will also need some parchment or ironing paper and an iron. To begin, place your beads on the pegboard or boards following the patterns. You might have to wait until you iron some of them to have enough pegboards, as I did. This is what block 1 looks like. Block 2. And block 3. Now you want to heat your iron following your beads instructions. I find that the cotton setting works best for my iron and beads. If you are younger, please ask for adult assistance just to be safe. Cover your beads with parchment paper. I use a square for each side of the block just to make it easier for myself, but you do it however you would like. You want to iron in small circular motions for 10 to 40 seconds. I often like to rotate my work also. And you want to do this until your beads look evenly melted together through the parchment. Now you want to flip the pegboard over and remove the beads. Then peel off the parchment and flip the beads so that the iron side is face down. Place the parchment over the side not ironed. Proceed to iron this side until the beads are evenly fused. Then you want to repeat the removal process. After, with the recently ironed side face down, add the parchment paper back on and place some heavy and flat objects on top so the beads will cool flat. Once you're done ironing all the block sides, they should look something like this. The top row is the first block sides, and so on. Now it's time to glue everything together with your bead glue. A lot of the time the blocks will actually stay together without glue needed, but it is up to you. If everything stays together and in place and you're not really worried about them getting knocked down or anything, you don't really need to add glue. I prefer to add glue just because I do have cats and they probably will knock them over. And also, if you don't glue, it'll be easier to store, but again, it's completely up to you. It just depends on how well your ironing was and how well the block fits together. As an example, I'm showing you how I glued together block 3, and basically side 1 connects to side 2, connects to side 3, which connects to the 0, and then back round to 1. And then you will have a stripe side on the top and a stripe side on the bottom. It fits very much like a puzzle and it seems pretty self-explanatory. I hope everything makes sense to you. When you're done, you should have something that looks like this. And here are all 3 blocks. You can display them however you would like. I prefer to have the blank stripe one on the top and the other 2 on the bottom, but it is completely up to you. Also, if you create more blocks, you will have even more options. Remember to make the edges that you create on any of the blocks match what I have here so that they can interlock on each side and create a block. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean a lot. I have more holiday and winter themed tutorials coming up, so please subscribe so you do not miss out on any crafty goodness, and click that little bell icon to be notified when I upload. If you would like to follow me on my social media, all my accounts are listed on the screen and also linked below. And I'll see you guys all soon. Bye!